It started as something small, almost random, the kind of thing you do out of curiosity, not knowing it's about to change your entire life. I didn't learn sign language because I had to. I learned it because I wanted to. Why I started learning. My fiancé, Ethan, had always been close to his mother. That's what he told me. She's had a hard life, he would say. She's been through a lot. I never questioned it. When I first met her, she barely spoke. She mostly communicated through gestures, simple hand movements, expressions, short notes on her phone. Ethan explained, she prefers sign language, it's easier for her. I nodded, accepting it without thinking too much. Because why would I doubt him? The perfect relationship. From the outside, everything looked perfect. We had been together for 2 years. He was kind, attentive, supportive. The kind of man people describe as too good to be true. And maybe that should have been my first warning. The small decision that changed everything. One day, while scrolling online, I came across a short video teaching basic sign language. It looked interesting. Fun, even. So I tried it. Just for a few minutes. Then a few more. And before I knew it, I was learning more seriously. My secret. I didn't tell Ethan. Not because I was hiding something, but because I wanted to surprise him. I imagined the moment. Talking to his mother in sign language. Seeing her smile. Feeling like I truly belonged. I thought it would bring us closer. I had no idea. It would do the opposite. The first time I noticed something. A few weeks later, we visited his mom. She was sitting on the couch, as usual. Quiet, observing. Ethan sat next to her. And they started signing. I watched them casually. At first, it seemed normal. But then, something felt off. The moment I froze. Because this time, I understood. Not everything. But enough. Enough to know. What I was seeing wasn't what I thought it was. What he said. Ethan leaned slightly toward her and signed something quickly. His mother responded. Then he smirked. And signed again. I felt my stomach drop as I caught the meaning. She has no idea. I blinked. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe I got it wrong. I wasn't fluent yet. Right. Then it got worse. His mother signed something back. Slower this time. Clearer. Just make sure the wedding happens first. My heart started pounding. Loud. Vast. I sat there frozen. Smiling on the outside. Breaking on the inside. The mask I had to wear. Are you okay? Ethan asked, turning to me. I forced a smile. Yeah, just tired. He nodded, completely unaware. Because he thought I didn't understand. That I was still clueless. That I was exactly where he wanted me to be. Why I stayed silent. I didn't confront him. Not then. Not there. Because I needed to be sure. I needed to know. What exactly was going on? The doubt creeps in. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept replaying it in my head. She has no idea. Make sure the wedding happens first. What did that mean? What were they planning? And why involve his mother? The next step. The next day. I made a decision. I would keep learning. Not casually. Not slowly. Seriously. Because if there was something being hidden from me, I was going to uncover all of it. The beginning of the truth. Days turned into weeks. And I improved. Faster than I expected. Faster than they realized. And every time Ethan spoke to his mother, I watched. Listened. Understood more. Piece by piece. Truth by truth. And then I heard enough. One evening, everything became clear. No confusion. No guessing. Just truth. Cold. Sharp. Unavoidable. By the second week, I wasn't guessing anymore. I understood them clearly, perfectly, and I wish I didn't. The night everything became clear, we were at his mother's house again, same couch. Same quiet room, same normal routine. Ethan sat beside her, relaxed like always, then they started signing. And this time I understood every single word. The truth I wasn't ready for. His mother looked at him and signed. Did you check her account? My chest tightened instantly. Ethan nodded slightly. Then signed back, not yet. After the wedding, it'll be easier. I stopped breathing. Account easier? What were they talking about? Then it got worse. His mother's expression hardened. Mess this up. We need that money. Need that money, my money. Suddenly everything made sense. The real plan. Ethan leaned closer and signed faster, but I caught it, every word. Once we're married, I'll have access. Then we can move it without her noticing. Hands went cold. This wasn't a misunderstanding. This wasn't a joke. This was a plan, the biggest lie, and then the final piece, the one that shattered everything. His mother signed. You don't even love her. Why are you dragging this? Ethan didn't hesitate, didn't pause, didn't even look guilty. He signed back. Because she's the easiest way. Felt nothing and everything. It was strange. I expected to cry, to panic, to react. But instead, I went completely still. Like my emotions shut down just to protect me. The moment he looked at me, "Hey," Ethan said, smiling. "You're quiet tonight." I looked at him, at the man I was about to marry, at the man who just admitted he didn't love me, and I smiled back. Just thinking about the wedding. Grinned. Me too. Why I did confront him, because now it wasn't about heartbreak, it was about control. They thought I didn't understand, they thought I was blind. And that gave me power. The shift that night, everything changed. I wasn't the victim anymore, I was the one watching, planning, waiting. What they didn't know about me before all this. I trusted easily, loved deeply, believed in people. But now I paid attention. I calculated, I protected myself. The plan begins. Step 1, I secured my accounts, changed passwords, added extra verification, removed any possible access. If they thought they could touch my money, they were already too late. Step 2, I started documenting everything. Every conversation I understood, every suspicious move, every lie. Because if this went further, I wanted proof. Step 3, I played along, perfectly. I talked about the wedding, smiled, made plans, acted like nothing had changed. Because to them nothing had, the trap, but in reality I was setting one, carefully, patiently, exactly like they did. The turning point. A few days later, Ethan brought up something casually. He said, "After we're married, we should combine finances. Make things easier." Easier, the same word. I smiled. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. His eyes lit up. He thought he was winning. But he had no idea, because at that moment, I had already decided something. I wasn't going to stop the wedding. No, that would be too simple, too easy. The real revenge, they wanted the wedding, they were going to get it. Exactly how they planned, just not how they expected.